there's more in there. Okay. How you doing?
Thank you. It has eyeballs on it. Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing the sheet's ready. Perfect.
Like, who is that? Oh, it's you.
Here's your jacket before I forget.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
No worries.
Yes. Yeah, that other one just needs to be tightened and then I'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't mind.
How did you put your mic? Like,
I shoved it down my pants.
yeah, I think I gotta do that. It's not very.
I'm going pocket again.
Or else it like
This is not
you have a
ideal,
pocket.
but.
Why don't you put it in the pocket? Yeah. There you go. That's not going nowhere.
Okay.
Sorry, coming in hot. Oh. Yeah, I had it. Let's see. Let's do that.
Hi guys, Regan here again with the Lupus Research Foundation. I'm a lupus patient, and that's why we created the foundation. Happy to be here at the TSR Invitational with Richie Ruonen. But I do have some sad information. When I was first diagnosed with lupus, the statistics were pretty scary. I think it was, you have a 50% chance of living 10 years or something like that. And if we had a crystal ball, we'd be like, hey, I hit remission, which is great. But I'm the exception and not the rule. Plus, at the time I was really scared. Plus, lupus is still a life-threatening disease. So that's why we're working really hard. But there's hope. We're 6 or 7 years or maybe even less away from a cure. And these days, so much has improved. We've improved in technology. The whole world is working collaboratively on a cure for lupus. All the experts say a cure is within reach. A new drug is almost on the horizon. And epidemiological studies have really given us a lot of insight about lupus and pockets of lupus all over the world. So that all ties together to help us target the root of lupus, which helps us design drugs that are a little bit more targeted rather than, what's the saying, shooting a mosquito with an elephant gun, which is what I had to go through, chemotherapy for 2.5 years. So that's why we do what we do, so nobody else has to go through what I went through. Anyway, we're doing it because of you. Thank you. Please continue to give us your wonderful time, talent, and treasure, and reach out to us on letscurelupus.org. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Okay. So I get to choose turn?
All right.
Out turn. You're staying here.
What turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
What turn are you guys throwing? Out. Okay. I will take these.
Yeah, you too. Is the red one curly, but curly too, or? Okay. Just not good. Yeah. 30 feet slow. You realize how much 30 feet is? Yeah. It feels kind of stiff.
I got an 18. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, me too. I would shoot for a 14. I think that line's good, Mon.
You like like it?
Yeah, just get it there.
Okay, a little stiffer than I thought. It's probably
have
like a
14.8?
14.3.
Okay.
Line's good.
Line's good. Four. Keep your brush down all the way to the gate. Yep.
I think that line's really good. Probably like a, and that was back 4? Yeah, almost back 4.8. Yeah. All right, let's make this good, guys.
Little tight.
Should be close. Line's
Line's
good.
a little tight.
Line's pretty
Straight.
good.
Straight.
Line's good. Get it there. Coming down. Gotta
Really
go.
curling. Straight.
Gotta go. Go E.
4.
Hardy. Hardy. Drag it. Drag it. Go
All the
E.
way. Yep. Good.
Good. Good sweep.
We gotta find. I know.
Good sweep.
There's like one.
Every time I breathe, my mask is like. Yeah. I didn't give it like a very positive release.
I was pretty positive with it. Line's good, all you. Yep, you gotta go. Yep, you gotta go. Hard, you gotta go. Hard, Tay, you gotta go. Go. Just drag it there, get it there. Good sweep. Just kind of slowed down, huh?
Well, I don't think we should be sweeping it for curl when it's light.
Yeah, I agree. Just get it there at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pretty high split, but
I gave it, yeah.
nice draw right though for the game. It'll be great.
Did you get a long on it too?
No, just short. Yeah, she said I think 315.
Hi everyone, welcome to
okay.
Christensen
We didn't get
versus
it, right?
Sinclair.
You like tight?
We just did our draw shot for hammer. I'm not quite sure who got that. We'll see as the game gets started. I'm Alex Agri, and with me is Derek McLean. You get to listen to us for another fun-filled game.
good game. I gotta get my gripper. Good curling.
The COVID handshake there of a nice wave to the other team before you start.
So Alex, knowing both of these teams pretty well like you do, how do you expect them to be playing this game to start out?
Oh, I haven't even considered. I'm not sure exactly how they'll attack this being as a scrimmage. So if there's anything that either of the teams is kind of looking to work on early in the season, I could see it show up in this game. Otherwise, I generally would expect both of these teams to play a pretty clean start to the game. But we'll see. They might both be working on playing more aggressive strategies, and we could see a completely different style of play today.
Line's nice. We got some room. Sarah's rock. Sarah's rock.
I actually don't even know
Yep.
what the
Right here. Go ahead,
player
Sarah.
throwing orders are for these teams. This
Yep,
is the
right here,
first
nice.
time I've seen them curling together this season, so it'll be interesting to see who throws the second and third rocks on each team. I think that'll actually dictate how they approach the setup for each end as well.
Oh, they are. Line's good, top 8. Just 5, guys, line's good. Yeah, little finish. Finish, yep. Keep going, nice finish. Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Great sweep. Good. You like here?
So far, I'm not hearing a lot of crosstalk between the sweepers and the thrower for either team.
Got room right
so
now.
having a hard time in understanding
Easy.
how they're recognizing trends in the ice so far. Once we hear some of that, we'll get an idea of what they're looking at and how that might impact their strategy. But so far, both teams seem
Yep,
pretty
hard.
quiet out there.
Hard, yep, all the way. Go, 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 go. Okay. Seems less ice.
Looks like we got a nice comment there in the thread from the Lupus Research Foundation. Regan Burr's been introducing all of the games so far. So good luck to all the players and good luck to the research that's being done by that foundation. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. 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 Hard. Hard, straight, hard. Hard, yep, 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 yep. Roll it, go, 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 hard roll.
Now that looks like a miss right off the bat, but it's actually a really nice outcome for Team Sinclair. They're actually getting a
Control.
nice aggressive setup with a corner guard and another potential corner guard out of that redstone that they bumped. So not the shot they called for, but the outcome is actually fantastic for that team. They're ending up with a pretty nice setup going into this first end. We'll see if they can capitalize on that and score one or even
Whoa,
more points
whoa.
using those corner
No,
guards.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, I do know that's something that Jamie has been working on in early on in ends, is playing some of those lighter weight shots to make sure you keep your shooter around. It also gives you a little bit more flexibility with those plan Bs, such as that one. Looks like she's calling hack weight for this one as well. The previous one was probably just back rings, so we'll see if there's a significant difference here.
Stay close.
Clean.
So the sweeper call is that it's boards, so it's a little heavier than hack.
Close. Oh,
Coming down, just hack.
oh,
That was a ton of
Good.
So it
Tall
looks,
floor?
sounds like the ice is slowing down a little bit as they get towards the house. So even though that looked like a little bit of a heavy weight for what the call was, it ended up being
On the guard.
either exactly right or even a little bit light.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Just normal.
So Corey here is going for like a kind of semi-aggressive call. She's not just playing the straight peel. She's going to try and keep the shooter as a center guard.
I really like playing this type of shot too when you're in this situation. Being able to hit and roll on a guard, whether you're hitting and rolling towards center if you don't have hammer, or hitting and rolling away from center if you do have hammer, it really gives you an opportunity to sort of make two shots in one. If they're able to execute on that shot, they could get rid of the corner guard, which was a danger to them without hammer, and also make a guard, which is an advantage for them also without hammer. So it's really a good opportunity to make a 2-in-1 type of shot.
Normal. 9.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Roll it. Roll it. Go, 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 go. Hard. Hard. Good.
9-6.
Okay.
Think you can get to nose? Just normal.
So Corey's calling for the double here, getting all the way to nose of that front rock. Looks like there's plenty of room by the guard, but it always looks a little scary to throw these two.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Ooh.
It actually overcurled by that guard and crossed that rock and then took out Corey's own rock in the... I think that
Even
was
with this one.
Unfortunate miss too. I think they rolled to a spot where yellow's now sitting shot 1 and 2 with an opportunity to draw around that corner guard for 3.
Okay. Yep.
Just 5. Just 5. Line's good.
It's gonna move.
Line's good. Just 5. E. Hardy. 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 Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard. Good.
So they got that one just in the rings.
Or this way.
We're on the far end from there. It looks like that should be all the way in, far enough to be sitting 3 right
You like
now.
that? Normal.
This puts Corey kind of chasing already, which is... They're chasing
Yeah.
to try and make sure that Jamie doesn't get more than 2 in this first
Actually,
end
Sarah,
where
I
Jamie
like
has
control.
hammer. Got a couple more rocks to get out of this situation here. I don't think it is either.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close, yep. Yep. Hard, Vic.
Corey likes to cut out when she yells.
Any roll? Yeah. 10-4. Control, she says. Try to get a little roll. Nose is okay. Under the guard.
I was like, because hers is really hard to hear, so you can probably get it up a little more.
Kind of got in between there.
we still
If
make
they'd
the roll
swept it a
this
little bit
way?
sooner, they could have rolled
Might get lucky
further
with the double
over
there.
and forced
It's pretty,
Christensen to play some sort of a double takeout and potentially lose their shooter, or curled more and roll underneath the guard and make Corey chase them around that corner guard. Unfortunately, they just sort of hit right in the middle of those two options and rolled straight to the center and gives Corey some options here.
You like that ice? Or do you like normal? Okay. Control. Control.
I think it's going to move with control, so I like it.
Yeah, make the roll. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! So Corey there held out to try and get that roll behind the guard, and it just super close, but just didn't curl up quite enough for her.
Have that double,
I'd rather her play that.
but at least the shooter sticks there.
Right.
Just control.
Yeah. Nose, a little roll's okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
We were thinking just nose.
Oh,
Yeah. Just control.
Jamie here sort of conceding that if she were to play this shot, she's going to allow Corey Christensen to make a double takeout. But she knows that even if Corey makes that good shot, she'll be able to throw a draw to almost the entire house for 2 points. And the 2 points in this case are more important to her than the possibility of 3 points by just playing a hit and roll underneath the guard.
Hard roll. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay. Good.
In the end, it didn't curl up quite as much as she was hoping, and she rolled right behind her other rock. We'll see what Corey ends up deciding to do here.
Kind of tricky.
From the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be
Just
really
have to barely
tough
get
to
by that guard.
get both of those ones out from where they're
Or
sitting.
we've got this.
I think she's got all of that in order
I kind of do too.
to see it. She could
Kinda like
probably
that.
just throw a peel out there and double and
Normal,
but you'll
probably
lose your
out
shooter.
here.
Which means that Jamie still gets her two, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like she's looking at the back one,
Do you like even a little
hit and stick. If she makes this in almost all forms, she leaves Jamie a shot for 3. My guess is she's trying to roll behind those other rocks to make Jamie play a soft weight tap around in order to get that 3.
A good shot here really will put a lot of pressure on Jamie to make her last one. I think it's possible for Corey to get shot rock here by holding on to part of the 8-foot.
I know. Right. Stay here more. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'll keep it solid for sure.
So she's throwing a little bit heavier weight. We'll see what it does with this ice. We've been seeing these rocks run a little bit straighter out on the wings. So hopefully she gets enough movement at the end.
Whoa.
She doesn't seem super pleased with the way she let go of that one,
Alright,
saying,
Tay.
whoa, out of hand. So I'm guessing she's a little on the outside of it. Oh, thank you.
All right, where do you want to draw it to?
I think this,
Yeah, I like that.
because we threw a couple hits down that fast. So I think this should be close.
I like it.
Just side 4-foot. Okay, so similar to the LSD.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good.
It's a slightly fresh path. We threw a few hits here, but that's about it.
That's why I want to be adjustable ones.
Easy, easy. Oh,
So Jamie coming in here with just a draw to a little better than the
Go,
paint
take a
to
look.
get her 3.
4 or 5. Just clean it in. Clean it in. Right here.
You heard the call 4-5. That would be 14.5 seconds was what they clicked for the hogline to hogline
Good
split
sweep.
time. So the ace is a little bit slower than what we were watching on the last game.
good. Really good. Good sweep.
Great start.
Good call, man.
Just figured that we're not near a guard, so we'll have you take it for that extra weight, you know, like the open draw thing. And
Yep.
Yeah. Put that in your back pocket. 4 or 5.
Got it.
It should get a little quicker.
I think so too. Top 4. We're gonna go corner and then we count it.
Let's go.
Do it.
For any players listening, that was a good team meeting there. They went over quickly what worked well, what they liked, different things they're looking to keep in focus as they move forward. Quick strategy start for the next end, and away they went.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of time in there to cover all sorts of scenarios or lots of discussion, so you got to keep it brief, but you want to make sure you get all those things in there.
And make sure that everybody on the team has got the same information coming into this next end as far as what they know what's going on the ice for straight spots and speeds for different parts of the ice.
I think it's good. Do you think she'll pull back a little? Like a 5? Wait, it's pretty close.
Come on.
It's really curling. Yeah,
Really dying.
This is the second time now that Team Sinclair Rock has overcurled the center line. Jamie's draw shot and the pregame practice curled to about the same spot as well. So I'm not sure if it's something that they're not picking up on the ice and adjusting the broom, or if something else is going on.
Two.
We'll be watching. As we noted, this is the same sheet we were watching last game. I don't know if these teams have played these rocks, but we see Team Christensen sweeping really hard on this one red again. I don't know if they know that it's a little slow, or if they're just working hard at picking up and making sure it's getting there.
tight? Yeah.
Assuming they're throwing them in the same order. I haven't been able to see.
I got the same split. I think it's almost to it.
Line's good.
Just 3.
Line's good.
I think we're in the house, Cora. I think we're 4 or 5.
Okay.
To it.
I think you're there. Yep. Yep. Line's really great. Lock it. Nice. 5-5. You like that, or just a straight draw? Line's good. Got some room. Curl, Sarah, curl. Looks all here. Finish it if you can. Gotta bury it. If you can. Go. Yep, go. Okay.
So they got that rock about half buried.
But because it's as deep as it is, there's definitely room by that guard to
guards
come
okay.
here and take it out. Shouldn't need to be playing too close to the guard.
Just control.
This is definitely one of those shots where before the 5 rock rule came really into play, You'd be totally okay being a little tight and taking out the guard, but now with
Excellent.
5 rock, you end up having to replace that rock, so you want to make sure you get by the guard.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they called as much weight as control playing this rock. With a little bit down weight, they could come closer to the guard stone without having to worry about removing it from play if they accidentally clip it on the way by. Cora, of course, makes that shot superb, rolls to a nice spot behind her staggered rocks in the top 8 foot, and they sit 3.
Control. Okay. Clean, yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Okay. Good call.
I don't know what junior event is. Oh, that's next weekend. The junior event's next weekend. It's the same thing, TSR, but just with 21 basically. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Good throw.
Are they on a website?
I don't think so.
This event, as their scrimmages, we have a question in the chat about if the scores are posted anywhere. Because these are just scrimmages and it's not really an official event of any sort, there's no scoring posted anywhere. You just kind of got to look really close at the cameras when we get a view of that away end. We'll try and keep you updated as the games go on.
And to answer the other question that was posed, this is the first time that we know of that these two teams have played each other since Corey Christensen's team split off from Jamie Sinclair at the end of this last season.
I think this is the first time they've played games in full scrimmages against anyone for both teams. So I do think it's the first time they've played each other for sure. Everyone's had some team practices going into this, but I think they've definitely been lacking any sort of like games and competitions for the most part.
Yeah.
Especially with Jamie living on the other side of the border, having some logistical challenges getting to and from home. This is one of the few times that she's been able to come down to the U.S. to get ice time with her team.
Yeah, and I know with Vicky living as far away as she does too, that it's not something they're doing super regularly.
Just right around here.
Anytime you have to fly somewhere right now, it's just a little extra work. So I don't think they've been traveling a ton.
With that being said, though, I know all of the teams involved in this event have undergone some procedures to make sure that they're taken care of during their travel. For example, I think all players who were slated to compete in this event, this scrimmage weekend, all arrived to the Twin Cities area with 5 days to a week ahead of time, so that they had an opportunity to quarantine somewhat in isolation, make sure that they were asymptomatic and get any COVID tests if they were presenting any symptoms before the event started.
Tolerance is guard.
Line's good. Just top 12, line's good. Cora! Cora! Just Cora! No.
So that rock just curled a little bit more than they were looking. They were looking to try and stay a little more in front of the red rock. They ended up freezing their own.
Just nose.
If Corey decides to go for it, I think she can probably move all 3 of those yellow rocks. Totally tell because the angle I have is not good.
Whoa, no. No. Taylor!
No, 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 no.
Not quite what they were going for. Still left that second yellow rock hanging on the side there. Even though the red one stuck around as well, the yellow one is closer on that 12-foot side. Jamie's just calling for a hit and stick on this.
Yep! Yep! Yep!
Whoa!
Yep, yep, yep. Good. Nice. 10-7. Control. Just control here.
Corey is just able to get rid of the one here. She's going to try and hit and roll behind her guard. Try and keep this rock in play after whatever shot Jamie throws
In.
next.
Whoa. Whoa. Thick. Hard. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Didn't quite get the
I like
roll she
those.
was looking for.
Control. Right there.
On the center line, what do you think it'll do?
I think it's high, so I think it just runs
Yeah.
At
until
this
it gets
point,
off
Corey's
of
got to
it.
start considering how's their best chance of getting in for an ability to score here, since they're sort of taking away the typical draw path
Control.
that both teams used in order
On nose is good.
to draw for their pregame practice.
Yeah, but I like nose. Speed's good. Yep. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa! That's good.
Looks like that ended up curling up a little less than they were thinking it was going to.
Do we make the double? Do we try the
End result is it's
roll?
not that bad when they bumped their own rock over. It definitely gives Corey a little bit more room to try and get around and get some rocks into scoring position.
I really like this call of
Yeah.
playing the hit and roll too
Probably
underneath their
throw
corner guard.
control again.
It's sort of a safe way for them to try and generate 2 points while making sure that
You got it,
Corey's got a shot on their last one to
Great.
make the draw for the 4-foot.
I'm gonna throw control. Try to get the roll. Tighten up the broom. Well, I mean, Sarah's didn't curl, yours didn't curl. I don't know. Oh.
So, so Corey's making sure she's explaining to her team that even though they've seen a good number of
Yeah.
rocks under curl
wait,
here,
good.
that she is noticing that and taking less ice for her shot, trying to make sure that she does end up getting all the way across this rock for the roll.
Close. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard, T. Hard. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. No.
She hangs on for shot rock.
Looks like it rolled
like
just a
control
little bit past the guard,
think it'll
but it's
do
it's covered in some sense. It's just not fully buried. So I think Jamie's gonna try and chip this one out here. She doesn't really need to stick around. She's not gonna risk trying to play a really soft shot to try and
Control.
stick there.
Go for nose.
This is going to be the right
Make it
call
go
for her,
away.
because even if she drew, the chance that Corey could take her out and get two is
Don't need to be too cute.
pretty
or anything.
likely. So this is definitely her best shot to force Corey to only get one. sweeping it right out of hand.
It looked like they're already on the guard. This could be a disaster if they get too much of this guard.
Should get sweet.
They
Got just thin enough by staying on that rock the whole way down.
Got the double?
Okay, but there's now
Let's
a
do
double
it.
There's a
takeout
double
for 4
takeout.
points
Normal?
available.
For 4.
What'd you say? Normal?
Yeah.
That is
I think it's gonna be quite
definitely a
straight
turn
here.
of
So
events
too.
for this
Yeah.
end. We'll see how it changes the game
Here?
potentially.
Yeah, I don't think it's
To
gonna
give
move
up
much.
a 3 in the first end and
I
then
think
come
a little
back
bit. Okay.
screaming hot with a 4 would really make this game quite interesting.
Normal?
And the upside for Corey here is that the hit and stick, even if she just hits and sticks right on the nose, that still gets her 2. So this is a really low risk double to be throwing, because it's pretty close to a nose double. So she's trying to hit that first one on the
Going
nose,
after the double.
a little to the inside. So she's got that whole house to roll through
Too crazy.
to
Yeah.
for sure get her 2. And if she makes the double in the process, then she gets 4.
Well, the only other thing is like this, but
Yup! Yup! Hard!
Whoa!
Hard! 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 Yes! Yeah! Hard! 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 Hard, Sarah!
Sarah on the call there never changed her mind. Corey was in a little disagreement early on. Curled just a little bit too much. Looking at Corey for sure got her 1 out of that, and they're just making a comparison to see if it's 2. And they're gonna look at him, say something, and I have no idea what the outcome was. We'll see when they hang the score for us in a little bit.
The fact that Monica, I think, was the
What was
one
the
that said,
weight?
yep, all right, gives me the idea
It was good.
that
It was
it
good.
was
Okay.
probably 2 points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Double centers?
Yeah, I love it.
It's spicy. Whichever you want first. You're like. Okay.
Let's do it, guys. My throat hurts from yelling.
Sarah, apparently out of breath after calling so hard for that sweep. She looked more tired after that one than her sister, who was sweeping the whole way down the sheet. So
It's always tough when the third and the skip disagree. You got to get really loud to make sure that they're listening to you.
Okay, nice one, Jay.
And there we go. It was 2 points for Corey Christensen. So they are now trailing by 1 point, playing the third.
I think it's a 2 right
3?
now. I think we need to bring it.
Get it all the
bring
way
it.
here.
So they're trying to decide if they want to throw the first
All right,
guard
Sarah,
close
get it
to the
over there.
rings or farther away.
Go, 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 go.
And based on what it
Nice
sounded
drop.
like, they thought it was kind of right in the middle. And you can't really slow a rock down, so that means that they had to sweep a little bit to get that one to be the guard that's tight to the rings. Jamie's going to come right around that.
It's a little light to me. It's okay.
On. On.
Gotta go for line, I think.
So they got on that
Line's
rock right
pretty
away. I think they think it's a
Top
little
eight.
bit light in addition
good.
to a little bit
Line's
narrow.
really
So
good.
they're
Top
sweeping
8.
most of the way down.
Easy then. Nope.
Sounds like it's looking good now.
Nope. Sorry. It's okay.
Line ended up great, but they ended up sweeping just a little much, and it's behind the tee line. So Corey's going to come and, I believe, draw in front of it.
To it. 5, 6.
Line's nice. Stay close, Vic.
5, 6.
Close, Vic. Yep.
6.
Yes, you have to
Now,
go.
many
Do it.
armchair skips out there might see the draw to the back button as being a disaster for Jamie Sinclair. Recent analyses have actually shown that that's a pretty good spot for the
Good judge on that,
person
Vicky.
with hammer to actually put their stone in the early parts of the end. It typically doesn't have a large effect on the ability for the team without hammer to steal a point, and it's sort of an innocuous position that you might be able to score that stone later on in the end if it goes undisturbed.
I don't want to kill the line here.
Line's good.
What's your rep? Gotta go for weight. Yep. 5, 6. Yep.
Right to it, right to it. Go, Cora. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's all there. Good.
Each one of these rocks is just coming and bumping
Right
a
to it,
little
Jason.
bit. Right now this looks like a slightly
Yeah, it's
different
quick
curling
here.
game. Looks like they
I got
started with a
15-2
mixed
in
doubles
there.
end
Do
instead of
it.
a standard 4-person game.
Yep.
And thus far, you've heard us talking about the condition of that number 1 redstone. Looks like Vicky Persinger at second is throwing the number 1 and number 2 rocks, and she decided that this sort of precision draw,
6, 7.
she'd be better off
Easy
using
then,
the
whoa.
number 2 stone and switch those stones out before she threw this one. So you can see these teams definitely picking up on some of the differences between the stones out there.
Tease rock, right to it. Full front. Hard, yep, you gotta go. Hard, you gotta go. Come on, hard, go, 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 go.
Like right to it.
And the battle for the center continues.
You can't double peel on this side because it goes right into us. You can single peel. Top 4.
So this shot is just, they're just going to try and draw, I think, right next to their other yellow one, trying to make sure that they get tucked around that guard. This will either put them sitting 1, 2, or maybe 1 and 3. Not a bad spot to be at this point. They're still a little wary of playing everything to the middle. They were definitely looking at trying to clear some of those rocks out. But with the angles of those peels, it's not really in our benefit at this point.
Wait only.
Line's good. Mon. Mon. Hard Mon. Full Mon, yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Just squeaking by that guard, so they're definitely going to get it plenty buried.
Nice. Good.
Can't see anything. Looks like they almost got frozen on their own rock.
What do you like?
Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, it's either frozen or just short of it. So Team Christensen's coming down and taking a look. I imagine they're going to look at trying to run their own top red one that's on the top 12-foot in, trying to make a double off those.
It's not easy for them to get more than one if we like.
I know, like
Guard.
this one's pretty stuck right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The
it
only
definitely tells
problem
me
is when
that
you leave it out here, then she has
Sinclair's sitting
access to
1
this
and
rock.
3.
So,
Like we can honestly put one
I
up
mean, you
here.
could just go up here. Yeah, but how does she get? It's gonna be hard to get second.
I mean, we can put one up here too.
Just guard.
Yeah.
So trying to make sure that Jamie doesn't have a way to get more than one rock in there.
I don't mind that.
We've got 10 rocks to go in this end, 5 for each
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long time
this
for
is
them to
your
try and keep just that one rock in scoring position, but we'll see if it
I mean, we
if
can
they
put
can
it up here too.
get there
Like,
with this
Then
way.
they might still draw around.
put it a little wider then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind here.
Let's do it. I like this for a setup. Yeah. Top 12.
So end result is they're going to throw what essentially ends up being a guard. It's just really tight, so it's going to be in the top 12-foot goal is still the same as any other guard.
Yeah.
If they're higher up, though, it leaves
stay close on it.
leaves room for Team Sinclair to try and come all the way around the guard. Being this tight in will make that really difficult.
Stay close.
Right here. T-line.
No, 5.
Whoa,
Stay
no,
close.
no, just here. Just here. It's really curling. Yep. Where are you?
3. Wait. That was the one rock.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Didn't know that.
But yeah, we were just.
Well, John was saying he didn't think that it was curling.
As long as it doesn't go into that red on the top 12, that's the only thing she's worried about. Yeah. Easy peel.
Yep, so those 2 rocks, I think, ended up pretty close to frozen, which means that they should be able to remove both of them without too much issue.
Oh. Oh. Curl.
Okay, good try.
They're everywhere. So the women's are just so much closer. Hair everywhere.
But that was pretty cool.
You like the same kind of thing?
Okay. It's the same setup, Tay.
I feel like we always capture it all, so if you have more people doing things.
I mean, yours is so fine and blind, you can't ever see it.
Right here. Line's good. Go ahead, Tay. Right here. Line's really good, girls. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Right here. Just here. Easy.
Don't stand in my way. I can't know what I'm trying to do.
Sit.
Stop. Stop. Okay.
I missed exactly where they're trying to call for that rock. I'm a little
What a good call.
I'm a little surprised they went
Oh,
in
okay.
as far as they did.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think
love
just
this
control.
call.
What?
Playing the slash double, but sit potentially 3 or 4. At
You're
the
only
end
gonna,
of this
Just a
call.
hair
you're only
high.
gonna sit 3. You're losing your shooter if you slash this.
But that redstone in the back 4 foot has been the one that's been hurting
Yep.
Team Sinclair so far
Yep.
this end.
Up.
Given the opportunity to remove it, they take
Hard.
the time to do so. Hopefully they
From the
get
yell
this.
and the line, it looks like they're gonna be a little bit tight. Yeah, so she just ends up getting no's on that, which isn't a bad spot. They can still use that to play basically the same shot with her next one, I believe.
Just this?
Obviously, Team Christensen is going to try and take away that possibility.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just control. Little.
Or
Yeah.
do you
little.
like board, Sarah?
Sure. Board.
Well, Vic. Hard, Vic.
Well, this is coming down the ice.
Easy.
We've got some score updates from
Yep,
around
go
the
ahead.
venue.
Whoa.
After 2, it looks like on sheet 2, Team Corey Dropkin is 1 point ahead of Rich Ruinin with 1-0 after blanking the first end. And on sheet 3, looks like Team Peterson is tied with Team Violet 1-1. Luke Violet has the hammer, playing the third end.
Better to be make a choice on this one. Like if we're close, sweep it in. But if we're heavy at all, like back's totally fine. Like all the way back, right?
Easy, easy. Nope.
Finish.
Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, let's do
Go inside,
totally.
maybe? Even
Trying
if we're
as
just
close as they could. They weren't
here,
quite
I
able
think that's
to get
okay too, right?
second shot
Yeah,
in
'cause we're
there, so
second.
it looks
Yep.
like yellow's sitting 1
were,
and
like, right
3
here.
at this point, with that
that's
still red
close.
red stone in the back forefoot causing troubles for the team Sinclair.
Yeah, just a straight freeze, even if we're,
Sitting two, right?
what's that?
Sitting second.
Yeah, yeah,
Except you're short on your free throw.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so it's nice.
Now Corey, not wanting to take out any of the stones that are securing that red one in place, as in that back forefoot yellow stone, she's going to instead elect to just freeze to the inside of the yellow stone that was just thrown to remove that stone from play without actually using takeout weight and potentially hurting herself on a strategic level going into the last shot or last shots of this end.
Yep, hard tape, far as it goes. Easy, easy,
Curl,
easy.
curl, curl.
Yep,
Curl.
curl, tay, hard.
Go, 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 go.
Hard, go, 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 go.
Really nice.
That's a really nice draw and a really good sweep
just
by
gotta guard
those
that.
ladies to get that all the way down there.
Right now she can like slash it in.
Yeah.
Sounds like she just made
feel
contact
sort of
with
a
it,
rock.
but didn't really move it anywhere. So that makes the Team
I think
Christensen
she
Red
still
Rock
has
there
feel sort of a rock.
pretty much welded and stuck in place,
And then we can try something else in there next.
Okay.
making it really hard. Team Sinclair, I don't
that
know
draw
if
I
they've
had
exactly
here.
got. I don't know if
So
based
I wanna
on
guard the outside
playing those
corner.
last draws, if they even have space to try and get inside that to
Okay,
to
this
score
play
there
is good.
too.
Just a tight guard. We're guarding the outside of the one that she just threw.
Yep, so Jamie's pretty much conceding here that she's not going to be able to get 2 out of this. Now she's just trying to make sure that
Yeah.
Corey Christensen
Pretty
can't
up to
come
speed,
and
eh?
move her
Right,
own
that's
rocks and
tight.
get them into
2.5 's
scoring
fine.
position.
What? 3.
Cora! Straight!
Easy, easy. Let it die, let it die. Easy.
Oh!
It's a good spot. That's good.
Yeah, because that could be for 3.
The
The
red,
over the top.
red,
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
just go up here.
Now we're just playing the battle of guards, it sounds
Right?
like.
I think all she really has to get another one in there is
I
this
think there
red,
probably
red
is a low probability shot over on the other side that Corey's looking to just make sure becomes a no probability shot by putting up a guard.
Yeah,
Our
because
second shot. Oh,
they could possibly have this too.
what's that?
If they go through the port, flip this. But, yeah, I think we just need to put one right here, honestly.
Yeah,
Like guard both.
yeah, just almost right on the center line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need for it.
I think here, just a little less. Yeah.
That's where it is. Oh, wow, that's actually a great shot. Here, off this, and into that. Before.
Just like a 1.
3, you lose this
and a
one.
half.
That's what they're looking at.
Okay.
Perfect.
What?
Good. Shot. They put this one side of the line. That's the box.
Let it work a bit. Let it work. Wait if you can.
You only need.
You're gonna have to finish it, Tay.
Line's good. Line's good.
So there's
Yep,
a shot
finish,
over
girl.
here with
Hard
some
finish.
lots of angles
Hard.
to try and
Yep.
get Jamie to a couple points. There won't be after this guard comes into play.
So Jamie's looking at her options. My guess here is that the only shot that she really has available to her for 2 points would be trying to just kiss her yellow one that's on the T line straight sideways and move it just 2 inches and touch a bigger portion of the button than that one on the back forefoot. It's over buried right now from the guard, but the shot's there, and you can make it with as little as backline or hack weight. You only need to move the stone 2 inches in order to get shot rock out of it. It's pretty precise, but it's low risk, because even if she were to hit that top red one, she wouldn't be promoting that into a shot rock position with low weight.
Ends up looking like she's going to go from the other side and try and tap something. I wonder if she's trying to tap her shot rock into the back red one to try and sit 1, 2.
Yep, tap, tap.
Yep, tap, tap.
Onto theirs. I'm just gonna throw it a little bit lobby. Just like back 4, back 8.
Did she say
Yeah.
lobby or lottie?
Lobby.
Okay.
Lobber in there.
Yeah.
That's kind of similar to some teams when they say they're just going to throw it soft. It really means that she's got to kind of throw it there on her own and try and let her team just steer it a little bit. Just because it needs to curl so much at the end.
Straight.
Yep.
Yep, line's good. Straight, straight.
So it looks like it's curling plenty. Let's see if she gets by the top one. Nope, just kisses
I
it.
just want to take a peek at it, but it's
She was probably really close on the weight she needed to be able to make that shot. Maybe a pinch light. Just curled up just enough to catch the guard. No harm done there. Definitely didn't move anything far enough to be a problem.
And the fact that she was already up 1, scoring 1 point here to take a 4-2 lead puts her in a still very strong spot for where they're at in the game at this almost halfway point.
just a couple feet more.
Yeah.
I liked trying for it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty close. Hey,
Good end.
good end. Yeah, really good.
We're a lot of fist bumps, so I like it.
So we're up 2. So let's go top 4. They're gonna go corner. We cap, and then chase what they have.
Let's go.
I don't think they'll do it. I think they'll go straight corner.
Down 2? Yeah. Good question. Yeah. 410 is okay for you. Looks a little soft to me. I think we can go.
Line's good. Line's really good. Bring it tight. Tight. Finish. Yep. All right, split center. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Good sweep. Good.
Starting off with a nice center guard to kick off the end. Of course, wastes no time going up to call a corner guard to match.
No, yeah, 2. Seems really light to me.
Moving early. Yep. Hard, Sarah. Straight. Get it at 2. Get it at 2. Hard, Sarah, all the way.
Do you know if Eileen is the
Really
Sweden
nice sweep,
lead,
Sarah.
or is she just on that team?
I don't know what line I'm in. Exciting one. I know that they're more of a true 5-man.
don't know where that ended up being.
Five. You're rock.
Line's good.
Six.
Line's good.
Four.
Sparrow, go. Straight. Line's good. Yep.
Nice.
Great, sweet. Good.
You good? Can you?
That's a nice pair of rocks from Elizabeth to start
You got
them
it.
off for the end. We'll see if Taylor can match it again and put one right in the paint behind their own corner guard.
Close for line, Sarah. Yep. Oh, easy. Stay close. Yep. Okay, line's good. Line's really nice.
It's really nice to hear from those sweepers the constant updates to their skip.
Yep, go
So
ahead.
know
Yep,
exactly
yep.
exactly where it is, because the difference between that rock being top 12 foot and being on the tee line means making it by the guard with or without sweeping. So it's really important for the skip in the house to know that it's already to the tee line, and gives them a little more room by that guard without having to sweep, and then they don't accidentally sweep it behind the tee line.
That's good.
So this will definitely be an interesting end here. So far, it seems like we're at 100% execution, which we weren't that far away for the previous ends, but I don't think everyone got their rocks exactly where they wanted. So now we get to see definitely a different setup.
This looks like a guard to me.
Line's good. Just 4-5. Line's good. No, line's good. Line's good. Yep, all the way in. Line's really good. Great, sweet. Good.
Another nice draw by Team Sinclair.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yep, now we've thrown enough rocks that we can throw some hits. Corey's gonna have Vicky
I think so.
try and clear some of these guards.
The real question here is going to be what happens with the shooter once she makes contact with that top stone. If they can keep that shooter somewhere in the corner guard area, then they're going to be set up really well for a potential 2.
I have a feeling it's not coming slow enough that they're trying that, though. They might just be rolling with it, or rolling out with it. Nope, they ended up getting a little more of that first rock than they were probably intending, and they did stick around for an I don't know if I'd call it a corner guard or a center guard. It's kind of right in the middle. Did leave yellow sitting one in the house, so Jamie's just going to go ahead and throw another guard up there.
The hit. Line's good. Just 3. Line's good. Okay. It's got to curl a bit. Yep. Hard. Good. I actually did get that one. I mean, we could double the center ones and roll to the corner.
What do you like?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be jamming on that side one.
Good, just almost there to come in here and roll over here. Yeah. It's really tight, but you could err on the side of hitting the 4.
Yeah,
So you like to err on the side of hitting that one?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, really hitting either one. If
I think so. Right.
I
Do
like
you
that.
like board?
Good discussion here between Vicky
Just
and
easy
Corey,
board.
figuring out what's the pro
Yeah, I think
side
that's
to
good,
miss this
Vicky.
shot and what's a way to make a
Yeah,
miss
she's an easy
or a
board.
make out of a miss if they were
Yeah.
to come down to that. The shot call stays the same, but they just want to be sure that they have tolerances on one side or the other, just to make sure that this person who's throwing the rock knows how to release that stone.
Board! Clean! Oh. Yep, go, Sarah. Hard, Sarah. Hard! Hard! You got it. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Oh, super close.
Okay.
Ended up being a really good weight call. They, I think, kept that back red one in the rings still,
Same
even though
thing.
they touched it pretty solidly.
Two's fine.
From our angle here, I can't tell what the rock count is, but I think red is sitting 2 and 3.
Yeah, there's no overhead cameras giving us a sneak peek at to try and guess their score before they're done.
Just split center. Easy. Split
Just
center.
one sweeper.
Easy. Little bit. Yep, yep, yep. Split it, split it. Yep. Good. Perfect.
Jamie there trying to guard that yellow stone for a life right now.
Just normal.
Corey Christensen eyes up the run back, possibly sit 3 after this shot.
Low. Low. Close. Yep. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Sit. Nice, Sarah.
Should be good enough for 3. Real good shot there by Sarah.
It's for sure 2. I don't know if we'll know the outcome of these outside 12-foot ones.
Depending on what Jamie indicates here.
Whatever it is, it's close.
Oh.
She says it's yellow, but it's definitely close. She looked a couple times.
You're probably just going into the side of it.
Yeah, so when they ran into that outside red one, they
You could
tapped
play
it
it thin.
to, it's 100% open with definitely some room to get by, but it is a little behind the other rock, which makes it so that a double is not really there, most likely.
And the hit and roll probably is not there.
There's definitely no hit and
At
roll
all.
behind because it's too high up for that. Even with really lightweight, it's still going to end up being running into the red rock. It's just that the double's not there because it's just not quite the right angle to get that second red rock moving very far. They would end up just tapping it towards the center line.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh! Oh! Pearl!
So this got out here, I
Hard
think, where it
curl.
ran a lot straighter than they were expecting it to.
Hard pearl! Yep!
Definitely getting it to finish up here at the end quite nicely.
Good.
That one holds on to a piece of the house as well. It's a good thing that top yellow one, according to Jamie, is out counting those 2 red that are back.
Well, we don't know both of them, just the one. That new one could be closer.
You like all the way around?
really.
But that was a really nice spot to leave their yellow
Or you
rock.
could come this way too.
It makes it really hard for Corey to remove, especially with
Yeah.
those back
Yeah, let's go.
red ones sitting where they are. If
Yeah, I
Corey
don't
came to
mind.
try and hit that yellow one on the nose, it would run into those back red ones. And if she tried to hit it anywhere outside of nose, it's going to bump her own red one that it's
Yeah, I'm
sitting
just trying to
next
think if
to.
we could open anything up for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think we're in like a fairly good position if we get another one in here somewhere.
Yeah, I think this side then.
But above the T line.
Seems like a little overly aggressive call here. I think if Corey makes
So,
this shot well, then Jamie's got a
it's gonna be
pretty
a little
easy
stiffer out here.
tap back to sit behind her center guard or the
Okay.
tap back stone that she
It's gonna run.
uses to promote. So I'm surprised that Corey's not addressing the center guard or the two yellow stones that are real close to the house.
I wonder if she's a little nervous with those two center stones close to the house. The angles don't look the friendliest from here. I'm not sure exactly.
Line's
But
good.
trying to remove both of them or just one of them, they could be feeling that
Line's
that's
really good.
risky
It's running, it's running,
to run
it's
into one
running.
of their own rocks.
Needs to curl, needs to curl.
I mean, I know that,
But
but
that center
Sarah
rock-
can whip them down the sheet too. So
Yeah, they might lose everything, which would not be the end of the world. This looks like it's really hanging out there. So even though it's going to get in for a second shot, I think it's pretty open. And none of those rocks are in particularly
I don't
close.
think it'll do anything crazy.
I think if the game was a little closer, we'd see Jamie playing a tap. But right now, since she's up two, she's pretty content to try and hit and flop in a little bit and get just a little more under cover than that rock that Corey threw.
at this point, yeah, Jamie is playing for the
Control.
force of 1 point for red.
It'll roll to center is
She's
good.
satisfied with drawing in
Control.
or hitting and rolling in to sit shot rock here, but she's not going super aggressive for a steal and playing that tap back because in the position that she's at in this game, she's actually wanting to flip the hammer and take control of the game up 1 point with hammer.
No. Easy.
Whoa.
Easy.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hard roll, hard roll, hard roll, hard roll, hard roll. Hard.
So she got just inside that and probably got just a piece tucked, so it's a little bit harder for Corey to play the exact same thing back.
Board? Yeah, I was thinking board to hack, yeah. Nice. You got it, Corey.
So Corey's going to play a little less weight to try and even if she doesn't get to nose, then she'll hopefully be able to stick around still for second shot.
Okay.
Easy.
Close.
Easy. Whoa.
Yup.
Whoa. Whoa, Tay.
Yup.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Close.
Definitely close. They're on and off
shot.
here. That was a really nice hack weight from Corey. That was really good of her to throw such
Yeah,
a
you
such a
can't
nice
really-
weight that made it so that it curled just exactly as they were expecting, and she was able to sit right there. Now, if Jamie comes and tries to hit that, I don't believe she can get very far inside of it. And in order to get shot rock right now, she would need to roll pretty far, which she doesn't have. So she may just be looking to hit and stick, which would make it so that Corey has to draw somewhere really difficult for her last shot to try and get to.
Again, that's coming back down to the position they're at in the game. Jamie here is looking at being comfortable with a force situation and just trying to prevent Corey Christensen from scoring 2 points in this end.
going to be definitely a tough spot to be if Jamie can't get shot out of this, which I'm not sure if she can. So if she doesn't get shot out of this, Corey's definitely got some options. She's got some draws. She's got those 2 guards up there that she can tap back without a lot of risk. So we'll see what she ends up playing. Oh!
Nice throw.
Yep, so that definitely left Corey sitting 1. We'll see what shot she opts to play
Yeah, I think we can
with
get
her
it in
next
there.
one here.
Yeah.
I think that's too wide.
No, I think that would be good.
Because we can almost, yeah, if we get to nose on ours, we're good too, so.
You got it.
Yep, so they're just looking at exactly where they need
Yeah,
this draw to be. That's good for her sweepers to know that if they do get to nose of their own rock, that that's a fine spot to be. They'll try and sweep it so that they get a little bit to the inside of it. There's enough room by the guard. They should be able to get in there pretty easily with the right weight.
This is a tough shot, though. Very precise. She only has about 3 inches, probably, of maybe 4 square inches where she can hit in order to score her 2 here. So she's looking at a very precise draw, way out on the wings where not many draws have been thrown so far. This is going to be a
Yeah,
full
'cause
team
Sarah's
shot.
way out here. I got like a 14 on it, so. Okay. Yeah. Weight should be all there. Line's good. You got room.
Whoa!
Tay.
Curl! Curl!
Tay. Curl. Whoa, girls.
Curl it, guys! You got it! Curl!
Whoa.
One.
So that didn't quite get there. That is the upside of that shot, is it was really low risk. They could run into their own guard and they're not going to hurt themselves, or they could end up tapping that outside yellow. And they really had no way to hurt themselves from for sure getting their 1.
Good toss.
I'm already cold in here. I don't know why he's moving room an inch. Okay.
Double centers again.
And it's just blowing straight.
Yeah, although she's been going around on the first one. So
Sorry, you're letting all the cold air in.
probably feel
Tight,
like
yeah.
first, yeah.
How many was that?
8 good ones here,
All right,
guys.
let's
How many was that?
take
2,
control
4?
of these ends.
Yeah.
So just some score updates from around the arena. We've got Jamie Sinclair currently leading Corey Christensen 4 points to 3. On sheet 2, we've got a recent score update that Corey scores 2 points, so he leads Rich Ruinen 3 to 2. And on sheet 3, it looks like it's turning into a little bit of a runaway game with Team Tabitha Peterson stealing 3 points for the second time this game and beating Luke Violet 7 to 1 after 4 ends.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking if they had every rock we play over there.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I would expect them to be winning every rock we play.
Okay, Tay.
Skip that.
Nice 3 here. You got it. Oh, I thought it was 3. Yeah, I thought it was definitely a 3.
Right here. Mine's really nice. Right here. Okay. Nice, Tay. Good judge. Top 8. 4-0.
Line's good.
I think we bring this back 8.
Hey, back 8's pretty good.
Yeah.
Gonna over curl. Back 8.
So let's see how this end turns out. The last time we went
Good
this way, we
toss.
had a similar setup, only that first Yellowstone was a little bit closer. I was gonna say that I'm curious to see if Team Christensen decides to go right around or if they would throw up the second center guard, being that we're getting a little bit later in the game.
5, 6.
5. Line's good. Stay close, Vic.
6.
Really cruising here. 7. You want it all the way back here?
Yeah.
It looks like it's here.
Might be on its own.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah, if you can, all the way back to here. All the way back. Yep. Go, 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 go. Okay.
I don't quite know how deep that is, but I'm guessing it ended up just behind the tee line. So Jamie's calling for Elizabeth to just come and freeze right on that one. So just a little bit less weight than she threw with her previous shot.
Line's good. Mon. Mon. Hard, Mon. Hard. Go top button. Yep.
I just burned it. Nope. It's after the
Yeah.
hot line.
Yeah. So it's up to her.
I burned it. Yeah. Yeah. So up to you.
I got a
Sorry.
5-7 on it. If that makes a
I
difference.
don't think it's
It's okay.
slowed it
We'll just
down.
leave it. It's okay.
So that's where you see the good spirit of curling come in. Monica's
Quick here.
very clear that she burned it, but it was just before the top of the house. And Jamie even shared kind of what she got for her long time, saying that, you know, she didn't really burn it to stop it sooner or to move it any farther. And so Corey's decided that, you know, as a good sportsmanship thing is that the rock is likely to have ended up in the same spot regardless. And so she decided to let it play. It's always within her right to say that it's a burned stone and it comes out of play. If it's between the hog lines and the sweepers touched that rock, it would have been immediately pulled. But they did the right thing because it was after the hog line, waiting and letting the opposing skip make their determination.
No, 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 no. All right.
Deal.
What?
Heel.
I could also see because this is a scrimmage, maybe she's a
Well,
little more
I
lax.
don't
If
think
this was
it's
the national
worth doing
championship, I
that.
think that rock might have been gone.
The straight feels like
Just
good.
different games have different outcomes sometimes.
So Jamie, liking the angles that she has set up right now in the house, elects to just field the guard, keep it open, and try and score 2 in the second half of the end.
Yep. Go, Mon. Go, Mon. Sorry, I didn't really know where anything was going.
Not quite the outcome they were looking for there. They were looking for just the clean peel, remove both the rock they hit and the shooter. Shooter ended up sticking, and they ended up catching that rock that they had in the back of the rings.
Kids, tap it a hair. Just like back 4 though.
She's saying just back 4, yeah. Yeah.
Get amped out there. Got that.
Back 4.
8, 7. Close. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard tear. Hard.
If you guys follow USA Curling on social media, you'll have seen that we have a new curling logo, a new USA Curling logo, and that there's been some new gear made. This will be available at Shields stores in Eden Prairie and and Fargo. So if you guys are in those areas and you want some new USA Curling swag, definitely stop on in there. Oh, and online. So if you're not in those areas, you can also get it. Do we do any shopping that's not online these days? I don't.
Clean.
Clean. Clean.
Still trying to get herself space in the house. Jamie's just going to clear that center. Right now, her one lone Yellowstone is pretty lonely in the house, and she just wants to be able to make sure that she's got some room to create some space for the second half.
Discard.
I don't mind tapping it and unlocking it. Well, it's gonna jam into that side one.
I know.
Right? And it's gonna hit all 3 of our reds.
They're not set up great.
So we just unlock it a little bit more.
Whew. Yeah. I guess. This is Sarah's first.
Oh.
Huh? No. I think it's going into this one.
I feel like it's a little late for me to go down there, but
Yeah,
Moving
it's a
'em?
little
Yeah,
funny
I
when you're
agree.
seeing Sarah's shot and Vicky down at the other end looking at these rocks, but
Back line.
I think they'll come to a good conclusion regardless.
Get this
Yeah.
one out of the way.
I really like that.
Back line.
Yep.
Really good call here by Corey, recognizing that the angles are not in her favor and that she's in a little bit of
Yeah, good
trouble
call.
right now
I
with
like
that
that.
Yellowstone completely locked into the forefoot. She's just going to come down and bump these stones a little bit, save her shooter somewhere in the top of the house so that she can play with it later on the end, and try and get that Yellowstone to a place where she can more easily remove it without taking out her own stones.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Clean. 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 Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Terry. Go. 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 Okay. That's okay.
I wonder if I knows that outside one.
So they definitely changed the angles there. I'm not sure
Just
it ended up being
freeze.
exactly
You
what
can
they were
either
looking
freeze
for.
or you can tap this a bit too. That's really good.
Yeah, I'd prefer that.
But just go for the freeze.
Yeah, I'd be careful here. If they move that red stone too far, they could open a double on the yellows back
can
up
sweep
to Corey Christensen, and then Jamie would actually find herself in a lot of trouble. She can only afford to move this red rock about 4 inches. Anything more than that, and things get a little risky for her.
Yeah, so you heard Monica say that they can sweep for the bump. So Monica's goal is to make it so that they're freezing. And if it's looking really good when they get close, the sweepers can sweep a little extra at the end to try and carry it just those couple extra inches.
Plus.
Really, they have to get to the inside of this red stone, though.
Yep. 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 Hard. Oh. 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 Good shot.
I think that's about as perfect as you could make it. Just moved it that couple inches, got right to the inside.
You want to come look? Could almost just tap this.
We could hit this hard. Try to get that out, and then be pushing this forward.
What's that?
If we hit this thin,
I don't love it. I see this 2 going right here.
yeah, the 2 would go there, but
And then your 5 is going to be here. It'd be hard to get this one out far enough.
I need to like get rid of this stagger or this lineup so early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if you tap it now, it's even gonna kiss this. And then
Yes. Yeah.
I know.
Put it a little high and just kind of
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't mind the tap. But just tap it like just to here.
Yeah, so the same weight
Like-
you kind of threw, maybe a foot more.
Huh?
The same weight I just threw?
I would say even a hair less.
Okay.
Right? What did you throw last time? Okay. All right. So same weight.
A little less. Just a little less than last time. What do you say?
Close. Yep. Yep.
Line,
Yes. Tay. Hard. Where are you?
Sweeping hard for line.
Sweeping hard for
Yep.
something.
Sounds like they're also a little bit light.
Oh, maybe just leave it.
Oh, I spent a lot of time considering that shot. Those are always the toughest. Could be they let the ice sit for a second longer. Could be Sarah forgot just exactly how hard she threw the previous one.
That kind of puked.
Did Chloe just say that kind of puked?
That was not good.
We all have some fun terminology for rocks. So Corey is just saying that that one seemed like it really did its own thing and kind of in a surprising way.
Yeah, like not a ton of weight, just kind of sit here.
Could even lose it.
Yeah.
But I'd
I
rather
don't
not.
hate what's happening here right,
Right.
now. This is
This-
second.
I don't know if I want to move.
I don't think so either. I think you just go here.
Because if I move this, it just gives them.
Gives them the angle. Oh, we don't have to. They don't have a ton off of it right now. You could also just draw here.
No, I like moving this one, I think.
Yeah.
Because even if I kick this a little.
You'd
Honestly,
probably
moving
come
this
off the
isn't
back
bad.
of this one. If you do this, you're probably touching the back of
Right.
this and sitting
That's
here.
true. That's true.
This might move a hair.
Which isn't bad.
Which is fine. Get this past here.
What kind of weight?
We only need to move that to here, like a half,
Yep.
because it's pretty dead. Half a rock.
Yep.
So Jamie's pretty comfortable in the situation that she's in right now. She's looking at, even though that back red stone is the second counter, any movement that she plays on either of her two yellows will jam into that back red stone for her to count 2 points. So she right now is just trying to figure out how does she jockey her angles to get more than 2 points when it comes down to her last shot for the end.
So I think they decided on hack weight for this shot, so a little more weight than the one she just threw, but still not trying to move stuff too far.
Hard! Hard! Hard line, yep! Hard, you gotta go, 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 hard! Hard, gotta go, yep!
I think that might have been
Good.
the opposite order if she was intending to hit those rocks in, but it doesn't seem to have mattered. I think the outcome is really what she was going for.
You try tapping again?
Well,
Yeah, with no guards in play, it's kind of surprising that we have this sort of situation right now.
Yeah, throw a lot of weight.
But as Corey correctly identified, this is a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
you could hit that one first.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. With peel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much.
No. You got it.
Yeah. I mean, the tap doesn't really gain us anything, so might as well. Yeah.
I don't know if she's trying to come off the outside one first or just hit the half rock that she can see.
Oops, sorry.
But the end result is going to be that they're trying to shoot that yellow one sideways, sideways off the sheet. which I believe
Yeah.
leaves their back red one sitting shot.
I'm curious to see how this one comes down. Corey isn't known for her incredibly high takeout weight. She's much more of a touch shot, so we'll see what happens here, whether or not she's able to get this yellow stone out of the forefoot.
Whoa.
It's not the
Hard
friendliest of
take.
angles for
Hard
lots of
take.
rock movement.
Hard.
Pretty good outcome here. The angles are a lot more in her favor than they were before that shot.
We 1 and 2.
I don't think this moved.
Yeah, so now
think they're
whatever
still-
shot Jamie's going to play is not guaranteed to move those red rocks, which is what she needed in order to get those multiple points.
They might even be
And her shot rock is wide open.
Yeah, I think so. I could draw it here.
Yeah. We just, we gotta get here, right? We gotta block this. This is what they're playing, right?
Yeah, because even if I'm here, she hits
Right.
this.
Right.
But that my angle on
Surprised
it sucks.
Jamie's not looking at playing
Well,
the top
not
2 red
terrible, like, they
stones
are
in the
frozen.
forefoot. If she just takes
So
those
if I
2
hit it
rocks
here,
away
it
from
should
her
drag
opponent,
straight back, right?
then she should be
Thinking it
able
doubles.
to be
Yeah.
set up for
Might be
quite a
able to
few
double this
points
off,
and
which
keep
would be pretty
Corey
good.
out of the forefoot.
You like that?
I'm just afraid it goes like that, you know?
I don't think this rock is ever going like,
Enough. Okay.
unless I hit it here.
Yeah, yeah.
Jamie's real adept at seeing these
Play
angles
through
as
the
well,
hole.
so
And hope to move this back with this one. And then
always
if we
good to
catch
hear
this,
what
that's
she has
great.
to say
We'll
here.
deal with it next.
Well, I don't plan on touching either one of these.
Oh, okay. You're just thinking it'll drag straight through.
I think it'll.
Okay.
I mean, I think
Jamie's
so.
saying she doesn't plan on it, which means that if she
If I
hits
hit
it
half
the
a
way
rock
she
high, I
thinks,
think the
it
two goes
won't.
straight back. So I'm just hoping it doesn't stuck, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
It's pretty hard to.
Like, you almost want it to touch this one so it goes
I
through.
mean, by my reading of these angles, my
Yeah,
guess is
pretty
it
hard
is
to
going to hit that side yellow that Monica had thrown 2 shots before, and then skate on through the back of the forefoot through the big hole on the right-hand side, or on the left-hand side as you're looking at it.
So I'd say go there.
Yeah.
I think this is a great call, and could set her up for her last shot pretty well. My guess
Definitely
is
likely to get her some more space than she has right now, which there isn't much.
Easy.
and as long as she stays pretty near the center line for her shooter after the end of this shot, then she's going to be in a good spot to be able to tap or do something with it on her next.
And when she says easy, that's her easy peel, not an easy down weight shot here.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Cora!
Looks like it's got room out of hand based on what they're saying.
Get it. Nice shot. Thank you.
And again, the battle for angles comes back, and they're actually looking very good with Team Sinclair is looking good after that outcome. So this has been a
This
great
just
end
goes right
to watch
into that.
how teams strategize against each other,
And she would have nose
playing
double
with the
back.
angles and
Yeah.
adjusting what the other team has to look at after every shot.
Yeah, it's hard to get.
Yeah, even
Shot
though those two
freezing,
yellows
too.
look like
Yeah.
they're open,
They're still
right now if
sitting.
they tried to play a double off of them, at least one of them would jam, if not both, catching a lot of extra rocks and potentially leaving Jamie with lots of room to draw on her last one for 1 or 2 or maybe even 3.
And then she'd probably this and roll over there.
Yeah, she could probably throw the The
Double.
double's tricky though. I like that. Double's tough.
Yeah, this is one of those times where you see
Even if we just hit
the
nose, too.
defensive freeze becoming a shot that's becoming more and
she's
more
gotta draw,
popular,
but it's
where
tricky.
teams are
Yeah.
freezing onto the corner of an opponent's stone
Yeah, I like
to
that.
save
a
an
little bit of a
angle
roll.
and get shot rock, make the other team a
Even
little
throw
bit
some
more
really nice
tricky
forwards, yeah.
shot in order to score multiple points.
So you want to roll right here, yeah?
Yeah.
Did they hang the final scores? They took the score down a little too quickly for us, but it does look like Team Peterson was victorious over on sheet 3.
I don't think they hung the last score, but going into this last end, Peterson was leading 7-1.
They're definitely the team that's been off the fastest for these last 2 games here. First one's done.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes! Yep! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Yep! 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 Hard! Straight hard! 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 Yes!
It just came off that center line and it's really curling. I touched all the rocks, all the yellow rocks in the rings, but I think that they just rolled up a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And with
I
that,
believe Jamie has a draw
Just
for
looking to see if
3,
there's
just needing to be full 4 foot.
Yeah. I think just straight button.
Yep.
Yeah, but even like this is okay. Yeah. I give you this for
we've got our
center, so I don't want to
commentators
get the
in,
hair wash.
on the webcast trying to tell us straight out for us the potential red to yellow peel weight double for a potential 4 here. Jamie's
gotta
not
be full
taking the
4
bait. Jamie's not taking the bait on that
I
one.
would agree with that.
She's gonna take the
She-
draw the full 4 foot for her 3.
She knows that going up 4
Just let her
points
know if
at
you
this
need
point in the
backing or
game
not.
and going up 5 points at this point in the game
Full 4.
are about the same position strategically. So she's going to take the easier 3 and not risk the miss of only giving up or giving up.
Giving up any or only getting 1.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Alex.
Line's great.
Let's see if she's got that
Line's good.
14-5 in her back pocket like they
Six is
asked
good.
after the first end.
I think this
Got
is
a bit
almost the
around.
exact same shot she had in that end too.
Right to the tee.
Full 4.
Right to the tee.
Go, go, go! Hard! Hard! Gotta go!
Great, sweet.
Easily there. I don't know what they're yelling so
Really good.
loud about.
Really good.
They're just cheering on their teammates with yells, and sometimes that's how curling ends up going.
I like when you scream. Great job. Great sweep. I was pointing to Cora because line didn't matter. So
With that, Team Sinclair
Great
takes a
sweep. Great judge on
4-point
that one.
lead over Christensen, 7-3.
okay, I don't care who sweeps it, just sweep. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. 15-1 on that.
Top 4? And then
So
top
from what
12.
Monica's telling us, that sounds like the ice has picked up a little bit as the game's gone on, and we're as we go into the 6th end, it sounds like it's holding up so far. We'll see if we get more updates on kind of how the draw weight is going as we keep going into these future ends.
Keep looking. Yeah, gotta go.
Barzil, go! Line's good. Top 12, guys. Good sweep. Nice.
Nice to do this, but if you hit this, it's okay too. Like here?
Go 1, 2.
Yep, hard.
You did it 2.
Far as it goes.
Yep. Yep. Far as it goes. Go, 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 go.
Nice sweep, you guys.
Good sweeping
Yeah.
by those girls. Get that over the hog line. They were looking for it
didn't
to
know
be a
we were
little
even
closer to
over.
the house than that, but right now guards in play are key.
Looks hot to me. Clean it. Clean it.
Line's good. Line's good.
Clean it.
Room. Room. On if any. On if any.
4-5. Don't really want to.
Okay. Good judge.
Great.
You got this.
So Corey, knowing that she's down a good few points here, is going to put up a second corner guard. She's just not confident that that high guard is going to be enough to keep any rocks they draw behind it in play. So she's trying to get one that's a little bit tighter to the ring so
Line's
they can have
good.
a little bit more protection.
Line's really nice. Right here, girls. Finish it, Sarah. Finish it. Yep. 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 Hard over. Go, 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 go. All the way over. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay. Good scrub.
Yeah, give us top 8. We'll sweep it to the top 4. Should be like 15 here. I think 15 is pretty good. I feel like that's all there. To the back. It might come down.
Line's good.
No. 7.
On. Hard on. Come on. Hard on. Oh, so close. 5-6.
Man, I thought that was heavy. Okay.
Do that. Do you like board?
Yeah.
You got it, Vicky. Yeah, I know. I still don't think it'll move much.
I'm trying to really walk the ridge. Is that a triple run on his first and then a draw to the 4 frozen on his second?
Weights
Don't
up.
know why Rich was complaining so much
Weights
about
up.
that.
Close. Yep. Hard, Tay. Hard. Hard. Go, Tay. Go.
Yeah, everybody that you guys seem to be adding to your team is quiet. Add Croy, he doesn't talk. Add Andrew, he's quiet.
Don't anybody could cause a match to it.
Exactly. You can't have too many of them. You cannot have too many of them. So it's nice to see Corey call that tap and roll with the down weight. It definitely gave her a lot more room on exactly how she hit that rock. So she hit it a little bit less than she was hoping.
I like it.
But she was able to keep her shooter over there on the side.
So let's talk about this. So top one's better than too thin because too thin shoots into our pile, right? Right? Okay.
That's Monica just coaching Cora, who's fresh onto the women's scene, about some of the pro side misses here for being able to make this shot.
Up. Oh.
Oh, she just makes it look easy though.
Yeah, she knew that she didn't want to hit
Yeah.
too thin on that rock that she just got. So she didn't.
That's fine too.
And she got a really nice double out of
Yeah,
that.
like this.
I know that Jamie was at least looking at that as a, maybe not the
All the
called
way back
shot, but
down to
the
it.
called shot with a bonus.
That's fine. Yeah, we need to use some rocks.
So you heard Sarah say that they need to use some rocks. So I believe that is them saying instead of playing this with like takeout weight. They're just going to play with a tap. Try and keep those rocks in the back of the house to freeze onto later in the end. Right now, pretty much anything behind the tee line is going to end up being their friend as they try and keep as many rocks of their own in play.
Whoa. 8. Whoa. Sarah. 8, 9.
Or I missed the call and they're freezing that back one on the
Sarah,
back
if you
4 foot
can.
there.
8. Yep.
Really close.
Yep. No, curl.
It's going to just chip off. It's really kind of a bummer for them there. It probably could have been a little bit short, and that would have been an okay spot to be. Just chipping off. They left a shot through the hole here for Monica to try and get rid of their only rock. I don't think it's a large hole to get through, but I do believe it's pretty there.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Good.
Oh, and she just squeaks by that outside rock to get in there.
Yeah, same freeze.
Same thing.
By sticking right on where that rock was, now Team Christensen can just play the same shot, and they've got a little bit more rock to freeze onto with this one that's in that hole, as opposed to trying to make sure it's curled enough to get underneath to the
Line's
buried
good.
rock.
Right to it, girls. T-line. Yep, you gotta go for line. Hard for line.
Sounds like it's a little light, which means it's curling a little bit earlier than they want.
Well, this is the difference, too, I think, between how Vicky throws the stone and how Sarah throws the stone. This rock had a lot less rotation than Vicky's did coming down the sheet. So the result of that is that the rock didn't slide quite as easily across the ice, and so for what the sweepers were expecting, the rock ended up slowing down a little bit faster and curling a little bit more.
We're thinking of playing off the yellow.
You could pick that off.
Can I just straight draw?
Through here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the odds are you're gonna come off this one.
Yep.
And that's good.
Cool.
But this T-line.
Yeah. It's a pretty. It runs.
So they're just making sure they're all on the same page on what they're looking for this outcome. So the hole with that extra red rock up there is a little tight now. So Jamie just wants to be sure that she's clear that they're just playing draw weight. They're not trying to play a tap and roll. But based on the way that hole is lined up, they're likely to come off of their own. They really want to make sure they're more on the outside and play off their own rock instead of tapping that red that's on the center.
Line's good. Yep. Curl. Yep. Hard. Hard. Oh.
Really nice draw.
Or she's going to miss that one by just the skinniest of margins and make a really nice freeze in there.
Right?
Open up the front.
The struggle here is as you're standing from the skips direction, the right side of the house looks like it should be wide open, but there's that one kind of corner guard up just over the hog line that really hampers their ability to draw in that side.
I like nose.
I don't know. What do you like?
I like nose.
Nose?
Nose. Just a little off nose.
Control.
Save both rocks in the house.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, they could.
It's easier than hitting nose.
Close. Whoa.
And that makes the run harder for the next one.
You've got some room. You can be a little outside like that, or you could be nose, and you should save both of them.
Yeah, now it's pretty easy. Double.
What if we go... Yeah, but Jamie... So Jamie could do something with both those rocks up there. She could probably make a double off of them pretty easily.
But she's already sitting 4 right now. And Corey's going to have a pretty hard time removing those 4 rocks with her remaining 2. So I think she's just looking at trying to block that center back up again.
Like, I think it's actually quite hard to get there.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, I don't think it gets as, well, it's hard for her to come around because of that thing.
So where do you
But
want
I think, like, top 12.
Okay. You're going to leave her this.
Tap. Yeah, but then at least, like, that's why I have a short little run.
Yeah.
I think it's better than coming in because then she can
Has more to
play into
stick
the
to.
pocket.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Top 12. It's probably about there then.
Top 12.
Yeah.
So you hear Jamie explaining why she doesn't want to be in the house. So top 12 won't leave her a shot rock. She's already sitting 4, like I said. Adding more into that doesn't really help her. And if she comes down to the top 4 foot, she leaves the run is a little easier for Corey. Of course, now that she walked away, she looks at it and this double is calling her name.
Just throw the easy shot.
We'll see what she comes up with.
Probably just blasting it out. Then
Monica says throw the easy shot, and it's a little interesting because I think that probably both are equally easy for Jamie.
At this point, I'm just waiting for one of them to turn around and look at the scoreboard to consider where they're at in the game. This is one where
You're
you
up
can
4.
You're up 4, peel your opponent's rocks out of here. You don't need to worry about them scoring 1, 2, even 3, as long as they don't have the opportunity to score 4 and tie up the game. And you're in a really good spot coming for the last 2 ends of the game.
And the upside for this double is that it has a couple different ways to make it, and Jamie's unlikely to catch any of the rocks that are in the house behind it. She can hit the one that's on the center first, and then she just rolls a little direct ways and taps that other one out, or she can hit the one on the outside and rolls hit the one in the middle, and she definitely can throw enough weight to get that second rock all the way through the rings. And even if not, if it just ends up in the back 12 foot, that's still a pretty good spot to have moved it to.
Hey, let's. Yeah.
Based on that change of broom, I'm guessing she's going for the outside one first, but we'll see. Both should work.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Roll it. Center.
So she just got the 1 there, but she rolled over. That's going to be a just fine shot. She still eliminated one of her opponent's stones.
It'd be a little tight to the ground.
It's going to be quite tight, yeah, up there, but I think we have to.
I mean, otherwise we've got this.
We got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just knows.
That guard is... The guard.
I mean, this one would be easier to come down to, but still not super easy. Or we just nose.
Yeah, can I just like T-line back 4?
Yeah, this is fine. Maybe a hair more.
Okay. You got it.
What's that?
Guard is so high. I don't think it's ever going to go in. She's not going to take on this draw, even though it has the potential to be pretty close to both the high guard and the rocks in the house.
So
where the
you
score
think
is,
like
they
a
really need to get down there, and that's kind of their shot that they've got.
Up. Straight. Straight.
A little light, that means the tight guard is going to be the harder one to get by.
It's looking like it's a lot late. It looks
You
like
can
it's going to
stop.
end up as a guard.
Yep. Curl.
Does she have anything on this side? No.
No,
The
even
top's not
even the
there.
top is.
Yeah, so we just
So-
throw something up.
Yeah. So I
actually think we play the out turn.
think we play the
Yeah.
air turn, and I think like on this line,
Yeah.
like just over center,
Yes.
which I think is about here. Just like there.
Yeah, so Jamie's just trying to get in the way of Corey being able to throw that same call and hope for a better outcome. So she's just going to
About
try and put
halfway.
a rock just a little bit on the other
Halfway
side of the
guard.
center line. No need to put this rock in the rings. It's pretty hard to get in a good spot if
Yeah.
she does. So she'll just throw a nice guard here.
Okay, 2.5. I was gonna yell, but I was like, ah, fuck it. 2.5. So speed's pretty good here, eh?
Line a little bit. Straight.
Line's okay.
Straight.
3. Bring it to 3. Line's good.
Okay, line's good now.
Bring it to 3. Gotta curl a bit.
Ease
Little
her up.
bit. E. Go E.
Hard.
Hard E.
Hard.
Hard E. Go E. Go. Yeah. Hard E. Go.
Good.
So they ended up sweeping for line early to try and hold it straight, and then in the end they needed to finish it a little bit. End result is it probably curled a little bit less than they
That.
were hoping, but they didn't need to cover much space
think
in
that'd
order
be
to
the
make
easiest.
Corey's shot really difficult here.
Firm.
Yeah, you only need to hit a
A little bit.
little bit of it.
I think we can put the ice pretty much where we want to hit it because these are almost floating out.
I'm not quite sure what Corey's going
that.
for here. I'm not
I'm
sure if
just
you
looking
can
at the
see the
guard.
inside of that rock from the hack.
I mean, we could even throw less. We could throw less weight so we can hit less
Yeah,
of it,
that's
right?
true. With like
Well,
hectobore
I was
even?
thinking control, but
Okay.
just so we get a roll, but we just have to hit so little of it.
Right.
No, it's not the right angles on it.
I guess. I don't mind control. Border control.
Yeah.
So control.
We got it.
You like that ice?
Yeah, I think they can just hold it.
This seems more like a desperation play at this point.
I think it is.
Do you have another?
The interesting thing about Jamie's guard not curling as much as they wanted is that it took away Corey's ability to use the red rocks on that side.
Yeah, we
if
might
she'd
have to
curled the
throw
way she
more.
was looking,
Sarah, I
I
think
think
I have to
Corey
throw
might have
board.
been playing like a double
But
tap of some
you
sort.
Like this ice?
But with where Jamie's guard finished, that's not really an option.
My guess, this shot is going to be for the game.
Close!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Close! Yep!
Whoa.
Yep!
That's close.
Hmm.
Just waited a second too long and
A
clipped the
bundle.
guard. As you hear the score from Sarah of a bundle, I have a feeling that might be the
Yep.
end.
Yeah.
And then they all wave to each other in COVID times. So this game's over. The web stream will be back at 6:30 tonight with Dropkin versus Peterson. You will have some new commentators to listen to. So thanks for letting us chat your ears off for the last, I think it was only 2 hours this game.
Keep the bridging game going.
Okay, so we're going to keep the stream going for the Ruin and Dropkin game that's still ongoing. They're over on sheet 2. They're the last ones on the ice.
With Rich Ruinen currently in the lead, scoring 4-3 versus Corey Dropkin. Rich Ruinen with the Redstones.
Is this 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hopefully it's simple.